Hello and welcome guys, and welcome to this short vlog. And recently, after your CMA examinations of July 2023, I've been receiving a lot of queries from you. Sir, should we mention this in our CV for articleship? You are applying for internship for PSUs and private CMA firms, etc, etc. You are asking me questions regularly, guys. Sir, should we write this in our CV? How should our CV look like? CV is curriculum vitae. How should our articleship CV look like, and what are the ingredients of those things? What are the mistakes that we are doing? You are sending it for review for me also, and I'm pointing out a lot of mistakes. I thought of creating this video where I'll be summarizing all my thoughts on how to create a CV specifically for CMA internship. In this video, I'm going to discuss all the things that should be there in your CV that is essential for applying for internship in any CMA firm or company, or anywhere where you are applying. Guys, please note this particular things very well. Please hit a like button on this video, and please share this video to all the friends who are doing CMA, who have just given the examination and searching for articleship, because any of these points might be relevant for them as well. All right, let's start. How to create a CV, how to create a curriculum vitae for CMA Intermediate internship. First of all, stop calling it a biodata. This is not a biodata. It's a CV, curriculum vitae. That's the correct pronunciation. Please write the pronunciation, get the pronunciation well, because now you are entering the professional world. Now even a small mistake is detrimental for you. You cannot afford to have any mistakes now. Curriculum vitae. The first and foremost step in any curriculum vitae is that its formatting should be absolutely perfect. It should look neat and clean. It should look tidy. Okay. So having a border in your curriculum vitae will make it little synchronized, systematic, tidy. All the font size should be of same number. Okay, should not so happen that excellent communication skills is coming in Times New Roman 12 and over here it's coming in Arial 14. So just have a cross check on all the font size. The font size should be the same except for your name. Font size should be the same, and font type should be the same. Font type should be same for the entire CV. It should look absolutely neat. Okay, margins should be accurate. Should not so happen that core strengths margin is going outside and name is coming inside. Should be absolutely aligned. The neatness and tidiness will definitely have brownie points for you. So the margin should be absolutely aligned. The formatting should be absolutely perfect. The boxes which are created should be absolutely of the same size. So can you see the size of the boxes? Both are same sized boxes. Okay, so neatness, cleanliness, absolutely perfection in your formatting should be the first thing that you should note in your CV. Secondly, guys, I've got two CVs of two of my students only, and they have put their pictures over here. Okay, and the guy has put a picture like this. He has his hand is in pocket and he's standing, and his entire body is visible from tip to toe, and he's standing like this. The girl who sent me her picture, her picture was something like this. She was making a pose like this. Like a filmy pose like this. She was making a pose like this. Guys, this is a professional document. This is not your Instagram profile. This is not your Snapchat profile or any other social media profile. This is a professional document. Number one, doesn't require a photograph. Doesn't require a photograph. Even if you want to put it, put an absolute professional photograph, which means passport size photograph where you are wearing professional clothes like blazer, tie, if not blazer and tie, then at least a shirt, which is absolutely a formal shirt, and you should have a small smile on your face, and you should be standing in a formal posture. You cannot afford to have a Facebook DP or Instagram DP in your this profile. Cannot have that. My preference will always be remove the photograph. You are not applying for a modeling agency that they need your photograph. No need to mention a photograph. No need to paste a photograph. Remove the photograph. Even if you put an absolute professional photograph which is having professional attire and a professional posture. This is a professional posture. This is not a professional posture. Okay, or standing this like this and putting your hand in your pocket. This is not a professional posture for boys. So should be absolutely professional if you are putting your photograph. Now coming onto the content of the CV, please remember, whatever you are writing over here, you should be able to prove by an example. So for example, if I write excellent communication skills is your core strength, you should prove it by an example. Okay, before coming on to that, guys, there should always be a mission statement. What is your mission? What is your target? Why are you trying to apply for articleship? That mission statement should be there. Okay. Typically, you can take the language from here or any of the Google languages. Seeking exposure in organization of well-repute which can enhance my professional and personal capabilities and be catalyst in my career growth. This is the objective. Okay, that is the mission of this particular CV. Mission line should always be there. Then your core strengths can be there. For internship, this can take a back seat because you've not developed core strength as of now because you are a fresher. Okay, this can take a back seat. But if you're writing core strength, then guys, for each and every point, you should have an example. So if you say excellent communication skill, where did you demonstrate your excellent communication skill? You should have an example. If you say effective human management and leadership qualities, where did you demonstrate your leadership qualities, or where did you manage human personnel in your last organization or anywhere? Every line should have an example because the interviewer is going to ask, where did you showcase your interpersonal skills? Please demonstrate. Nothing should be without an example in your mind. Okay, example need not be written over here, but whatever you write should have an example. Academic credentials. Now, as a fresher, the two areas where I'm going to focus in your CV are your academic credentials and your extracurricular activities. I'm coming on to extracurricular activities. I will come on to extracurricular activities, but currently I'm focusing on academic credentials. Guys, as a fresher, I know that you are not aware about the practical aspects of any of the subjects, but theoretical aspects, you should be very well versed of. Direct taxation, costing, accounting, you've already studied. Law, you've already studied. So your academic credentials should not contain any details of those things that you have studied, but they should highlight if any exemptions have been acquired in your 11th, 12th. What was your score? If you have scored highest in commerce department, then write over here in asterisk, scored third highest in 12th standard in my school, or in 10th I have scored highest marks in mathematics in my school. In BCom honors I have scored this marks. So whatever is your achievement in your academic section, you must write it as an asterisk below this because this is one of the areas where the interviewer is going to focus on. Okay, then your professional credentials. Your professional credentials will be CMA Foundation, this much percentage was my result, and CMA Intermediate awaiting results. That is your professional credential. Nothing else should come in your professional credential. Okay, then IT skills. Now this is an important part, guys. If you are aware about Microsoft Excel, Word and PowerPoint, three things are required, then you must write them over here. If you are not aware about this, then guys, there are free courses or very minimal charges courses available on online. You search on YouTube or any other website. Courses are available. My earnest endeavor, guys, take these courses. These are small courses, and become yourself abridged with these three things, because these three things are key for any organization. So if you know them, then it will be very, very beneficial for you. These are key for any organization. So just go online and do some courses, very minimal cost courses, $499, $399, and do courses on Microsoft Word, Excel and PowerPoint, and then write over here proficiency in MS Office, that I know all these three. And luckily, if you are aware about any other thing like Tally, if you have hands-on experience on Tally, write over here about Tally. So whatever you know, only that thing you should write, nothing else. Okay. Now, work experience, of course, there'll be no work experience for you. So delete this section. I'm assuming that you are a fresher. There's no work experience, delete this section. Now comes on the most critical part. Guys, you don't have work experience, well accepted. So now on what basis, on what criteria will the interviewer choose you? Criteria will be your overall personality. How vibrant is your personality? How active were you in your school and college days? Did you do something extra apart from academics in your school and college days? Because that will be an influencing factor for the interviewer. So write everything that you have done in your school and college in great detail in this particular section. Like if you have been a head boy of school, of student council of this school for academics year so and so, you've represented national level or Delhi national level in creative writing, or Yuva Mahotsav, a elocution contest, some kind of extempore, or sports. If you are active in sports, write about sports. I've done district level in basketball, cricket, or anything of that sort. Whatever is your extracurricular activity, write them in great detail over here, because they will showcase your personality. And since you do not have any work experience, you will be selected on the basis of your personality. If your personality is strong, then the interviewer is going to give you brownie points. So these are the two areas where I always want students to focus on. One, academic background. That is very, very important. Next, extracurricular activities. So this section should be detailed section. And yes, Preferably your CV should be concisable in one page, but since over here, this particular student had so many achievements, so it's okay to extend your CV in 2 pages also. Okay, गिच पिच मत करना, गिच पिच एक ही पेज पे लाने के चक्कर में गिच पिच करती, वो नहीं होना चाहिए. ठीक है, comfortably you should be able to concise it in 1 page. If not, then use 2 pages. That's not a problem. And last, you should write personal particulars, father's name, date of birth, and hobbies is an important element. Again, they demonstrate your personality, basis which you will be selected. So this should be very, very precisely written. So theater, collecting old stamps and coins, or any hobby which you have, reading books, that will be a very, very good hobby. But remember, interview is going to ask you which is the latest book which you have read. Okay, so be prepared for that question. So hobbies is again an important element which you need to take care of. Okay, now this was my preliminary, guys, advice to you on how to create a CV. If you want this format, I have created this format for all of you. If you want this format, I have put it in the description section. There's a link, I put it over here. You can download this format, and this is a very common format here. Okay, you can use any format, but the principles should be absolutely imbibed in your mind. Formatting should be perfect. 2 sections where to focus on: academic section and the extracurricular section. That should be absolutely coming out well, and that is how your CV should be absolutely perfectly constructed. And yes, if you prepare such a CV, then the chances of shortlisting is increased, and yes, you'll get your articleship in one of the biggest companies: PSUs, BHEL, IOCL, NTPC. These companies are offering internship for CMA students and giving good packages, giving good work. Even CMA firms are giving good packages, good work. Guys, let's start our working life along with studying for CMA final examination. And yes, all the best for your results, guys. CMA Intermediate results are expected to come by 26th of September, probably, as per the notification which was there. So yes, by fag end of September, we'll be expecting CMA Intermediate results. So results are also around the corner, but till that time, don't waste your time. Prepare a good CV, do some courses on Microsoft Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. Invest your time in enhancing your personality, enhancing your skills. Until that time, results are out, and then we are going to start our grind for the CMA final examination. On that positive note, all the very best and happy studying.